Another comparison video for you all today. We have Tenjam's Laylo Lounger that we'll assemble, and a new product on the market it's by GoSports. They're an importer, and they have a new brand name called Coast Modern, and this is the Coast Modern Lounger. So we're gonna go through the assembly. This will end up being a 3-part video. So watch through 3 parts if you're considering either of these loungers or any loungers out there. But first thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna do an assembly video. So we're gonna show you how to assemble the Coast Modern Lounger with their assembly kit, and then Tenjam's assembly kit. Note, the Tenjam's assembly kit is all plastics. We're not putting any metal in the pool with a Tenjam product. On the other hand, with this Coast Modern Lounger, we are. So I'm just gonna set these down for a second, but let me explain some construction of these products before we get completely into it. So we have a Coast Modern Lounger, similar to another product on the market called Step 2. Step 2 came out with a lounger a couple years ago that is a blow molded lounger. Blow molding is it's a faster production process, but a thinner walled plastic part. And this happens to be the bottom of a Step 2 product here, Step 2 Lounger. This is the top. And blow molded products, because they are so thin, they rely on ridges from the bottom to come up and kiss off that top surface. Sometimes it actually fully fuses together. This one happened to not. But what you get with a blow molded product is that thin wall over time. You'll feel the ridges. And on this Coast Modern Lounger, you'll see like a big kiss off right there. Also along the sides of the lounger, it's hard to see because we don't have good sunlight today, but you'll see these little dots. And what that is when they mold these products and blow molding the products, they have these little pins that pop the products out of the mold because it only takes about 3 minutes roughly to blow mold that. Now let's compare it to a Tenjam roto molded product, and let's just put these walls together so you can just see the thickness of these walls. The Tenjam product, you can see that, almost twice as thick. So in a roto molded product, it's a slower and stronger product, similar material, polyethylene, but a thicker walled product. And instead of these kiss-offs needed to give a product structure, what Tenjam has is a thicker wall and then compound curves. You'll see our seats curve forward, and these compound curves, what they do is they add a lot of rigidity to the product. So here, that's the cross section of this Laylo Lounger that we're gonna look at. But I wanted to show you that because, these loungers that are blow molded, they're hitting the market at like the $200 to $250 price point, where a Tenjam lounger today is priced at $600 price point. So, what's the difference, people ask. Tenjam also has like a white granite finish, which helps to hide things. But regardless of finishes, just the quality of the actual material or the actual manufacturing process, and this process taking about 45 minutes to make a lounger compared to just a few minutes. That's a big thing you're paying for right there. So this lounger is about half the cost. So now let's go through the assembly process. So let's start with Tenjam, because that's gonna be easy peasy. So Tenjam has these 3 plastic connectors. You start by just untwisting them. That gives a little place. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna insert that into the key slot that's created, turn the outer dial, which is gonna turn the head of the key, and then we're just gonna hand twist it down. No tools needed, hand tightening is all you need. And with the Tenjam Lounger, you'll see different portholes throughout the whole bottom of the lounger. What that does, and this right here is a pocket to snap the riser into place. So we're gonna look at risers in a little bit as well. But all these open air holes throughout the bottom of the product, and even an air hole, you can see the bottom of this product when it comes together with this, these holes all align together when we put them together. And that allows water to flow through both of these units together. And that keeps the pool water constantly recirculating within the lounger and helps to resist algae growth. But let's start by just assembling this product. The Tenjam Lounger, without any risers, weighs about 32 pounds. And I'll show you that. So here you can see I just set that in place and hold it there. I expanded these key slots. So now I'm just gonna take that, insert it into the keyhole, kind of start it like that. Look, I can even do it with one hand. It's pretty easy. And once you get all 3 of them, you can just make that final hand tighten, and you're good to go. So that is assembly of the Laylo Lounger by Tenjam. Now, oh, by the way, it has a handle, so I can kind of carry it back. I'm gonna set that there. Now let's assemble the Coast Modern Lounger. So first of all, their products, they already attach coated weights to the bottom of these products. The Lounger itself weighs about 38 pounds. We removed the weights. The weights alone were over 16 pounds, leaving the Lounger at about a 21 pound weight for just the plastic, where Tenjam's Lounger, all plastic, is like 32 pounds, quite a bit heavier. But they get the extra weight because of these. So now, let's get some screws. You got a lock washer, a regular washer. So you'll start by assembling all these screws with what you need. And then, you know what, I'm just gonna start by installing these first couple screws, and then we'll cut and we'll come back to these things assembled. But let's get these first couple screws in place. You'll notice on these Lounger, it's kind of like a little puzzle piece. They have holes in the bottom. These cut holes will rest right on the bottom of the pool. And if you have a vinyl liner pool, that could be a problem right there. Okay, just a second here. You'll see these Loungers, these holes here, when I assemble this thing. Oh, I got it upside down. Not quite as simple as a Tenjam Lounger. But you'll see there's holes here, but they don't align with holes here. So there's not, these screws, these holes here are all for the screws that I'm about to install, 5 screws to install this product. But once I install them, there's no water moving from this piece into this piece. So it's not like a fluid connection here. Now, these are pre-weighted. I'm gonna, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Let me figure out how to get these pieces together. There we go. Now I'm gonna come over to this side and try to get a screw in here. Okay. So here we go. Let me get this. The instructions say get this first screw in first. It comes with the Allen wrench, so you can do that. And now I'll proceed with going ahead and getting all the rest of the 5 screws in, and then we'll come back. All right, we just finished the assembly of the Coast Modern Lounger by GoSports. So now to continue this video, we're gonna test the comfort, because let's face it, that's the most important thing about pool furniture. I have risers for both of the products sitting on the sides here. In the next video, we'll do another part of this video comparison series where I'm gonna put the risers on the products and we'll put them in the pool. So let's just get those out of the way, and then I'll sit on these. Just for reference, I'm 5'10". I like to say I'm a little taller, and being honest here, 200 pounds. So you'll see how I look on these, but first, let's get the risers out of the way. So let me just dump these. Now these risers for the other product have the weight built in, so they're a little heavier. Tenjam's, they snap in. These extra weights, we'll show you in the next video how we put those in if we need them. Now, to enhance the comfort, Tenjam has an optional pillow. Does not come included with the product. 3 colors right now: white, aqua, and a navy blue. The pillow has a counterweight and also has pockets on the back of the pillow that you could put belongings in. You could put a phone in it, and that just helps keep your phone out of the sun. 2 ways to install the pillow. So you have a back handle here. This handle helps you manipulate the Lounger when you're putting it in the pool, taking it out of the pool, but it also functions for the pillow. So the pillow, you put this counterweight through the handle, like that. And now the pillow, as you're sitting in the Lounger, you can adjust it to the height of the person in the Lounger, which is a nice feature. It also, that counterweight's sized to where it can't pull through, so it's not gonna fall down in the pool or blow off. Another way, some people don't like how that hangs down. So another aesthetic way, actually move this around so you can kind of see how that hangs, okay? If you don't want it to hang like that, I'll just take it out. And now we're gonna install it through the back like this. Like that. Oh, flip it over. And now the pillow will just hide that. So it's a cleaner look. So if you're looking at the back of the lounger, nice clean look. You can still move it. It's just gonna take you a little bit more effort to move it up and down, okay? So that's just a way to install the Tenjam pillow. I'll put this back. I'll grab the Coast Modern pillow quick. So this does come included with the product. Pretty solid. There's no way to unzip this cover. So to put it in the wash, you just have to put the whole thing in the wash. There's a strap, plastic strap that goes around and ties it up in a way to cinch it up to be a little tighter. So I'm just gonna step in the pool, put that on. And so that will just go into the pool water if you don't tighten it up good. I'm gonna tighten it up. Okay, so now I got that on there pretty solid, so it shouldn't go anywhere. So pillows on. Now let's look at these loungers side by side. I'm gonna start by sitting in the Tenjam Laylo Lounger first. Tenjam also makes a lounger called the Chaise Lounger that has armrests, but both have the exact same ergonomic profile of the leg rest, the backrest contour, kind of this seat pan. And I'll also say when I sit on this, there's a line where the two products attach. Tenjam's line is past where the bucket is here. So when I sit on it, I don't feel like I'm sitting on this ridge right there, okay? So if I sit down, my legs are all the way supported to my ankles. I have the pillow right here, which I can move up or down, and fully supported backrest, social backrest angle, I'm looking out, and just comfortable, wide enough, full support. Now let's jump on this GoSports Coast Modern Lounger. So on this, I get in it. Well, first of all, there's no bucket for your butt. So if you kind of want to sit back and get your feet on the lounger, you just kind of slide forward. And I have a big gap behind me. I just keep sliding further down. And I get the pillow where I want it. And my ankles just kind of feel like they're hanging off the end. As my legs go around this curve, it's actually lifting my hamstrings up off the seat of the lounger. This is not comfortable, like at all. It's very awkward how my feet come off. Try to get my feet on it, but you can see when I try to get my feet on it, my butt's off the bottom of the lounger. So when I let go, I just kind of slide back into that position. And the pillow does not enhance the comfort, like even a little bit. And it's just as bad that way. So, and this ridge, I swear I'm not just trying to beat this thing up. I'm trying to tell you what I honestly feel about this lounger as we compare them. This ridge though, is right at the bottom point of where my rear end hits. So I try to avoid that ridge by sitting up higher. Now I got space under my butt. I let go, I slide down, and then that ridge is just fully transparent, or I'm fully aware of that ridge as I sit on it. And as I sit longer, I just continue to kind of slide down the lounger. And my feet hang off the bottom. Again, I'm 5'10". If you're taller, you're gonna be further off. And I've got so much space up here. It's like they need to make this shorter and that longer. So I guess that's the comfort. So now from here, let's go to the next part where I'm gonna show you how to put these products in and out of the water.